Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is November 6, 2024. New all-time high for S&P 500. New president is going to be in White House starting January, so everything just got new today. We had a massive parabolic move to the upside for S&P 500. Obviously, market loved when Donald Trump just won the election with a majority of Congress and Senate for the Republicans as well. So it's going to be very smooth government down the road. Usually that's going to be favorable for the market just because lots of deregulations happening, lots of tax cuts happening, corporate tax funds are going to happen. And that can bring a kind of like a growth for the companies. And companies like it just because they can hire more. And that's going to be a put pressure on bond. Why? Because Federal Reserve doesn't need to bring the rate down because economy is getting back to on the saddle. And if job market is getting strong, there is no concern for Federal Reserve to bring the rate down aggressively. So potentially dollar is going to stay strong while metals are going to hammer. So the lots of combinations and pivots just happened today, and I believe that we are getting into a new era for 2025 all the way to 2028. So there are lots of actually changes happening. If you're an investor or trader, make sure that adjust yourself. It's not going to be happen exactly the same scenario last 4 years, totally change. And you need to change your behavior for the investment and trader as well. So market S&P 500 5936, pretty close to 6,000 psychological level, which can happen tomorrow because tomorrow we will have Federal Reserve meeting as well. If they bring the rate down, that's going to be kind of like another booster for market. And when we have a rate is coming down, and while we have a tax cut potentially starting this January as well. So the lots of pivots are coming for the market, especially in the macro economy. So we will see how it goes. But the S&P 500 obviously breaking through to new all-time high. Momentum is not good. So I know the price chart is pretty solid, but look at the MACD here. The MACD is showing a very huge divergence here. And also this is kind of like a confirmation with RSI as well, confirmation with the stochastic as well, confirmation with IMI as well. So when all four indicators are showing, this is kind of like a scary, but as long as market overbought can be more overbought, I believe this is kind of like a blue off top for a market. And after that, we can see a sharp sell-off after that when everything, when La La Land finished. I would say still there are lots of good opportunities for the next corrective move. I'm not sure when that corrective move happens, but if that happens, that's going to be very sharp and that's going to be very shaky for the next rally potentially to the upside. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, we are just celebrating for all invested stocks that we have. We didn't get into the short position. We just have a cash allocated on the side, waiting for a correction, still waiting for that correction. So don't bother yourself. You're missing the opportunity. No, this is not the way of the stock market is doing. Lots of people are just getting anxious that, hey, we just missed the opportunity and the market is going to go off forever. No, it's not going to be the case, even during Trump administration. So look at that. So here's the during Trump administration, when we got like a 2008, so we had a very nice deep corrective move and then another volatile period. So even COVID crash, which was one of the best lifetime opportunity, just happening in Trump's administration. So regardless who is going to be in admin, market just do its things, and it will go high, down, and we will have always opportunities. So don't bother yourself. You're going to or you already missed something. So that's the message for today. I just want to tell you everything. Nasdaq, finally, we got a new all-time high. So this is kind of like a laggard. We just barely hit new all-time high, 20,000 right now on a Nasdaq. So when we see something like this, we should just be patient and careful, just because Dow is leading, Russell 2000 is leading, obviously, for Donald Trump. but not Nasdaq. So Nasdaq is kind of like a mixed basket today. I know semiconductors took benefit out of a rally today. Google, Microsoft as well, but we'll get to those individual ones. But look at the momentum here. Momentum is exactly the same thing, also in a weekly chart as well. So we'll see how it goes. Dow just a 3.5% to the upside. One of the best actually days for Dow Jones without recession or without any kind of like I would say a corrective move. So it's rarely happen when Dow is just having a nice scenario bottoming formation like this. But Dow just is sparking higher, almost a $1,495 to the upside, 43,000. This is totally out of my expectation, but this is how market is doing. So we just keep our allocation in stocks, heavy value names, still looking for a corrective move to this area. Not sure when, but if that happens, that's going to be very, very nice buying opportunity. Still, just be careful, just be on the side. Don't worry if you haven't put your position there, because I know that lots of surprises for the market. But we were damn right about gold. So gold, just a bearish consolidation going all the way down, 26.59 right now. I believe that gold can go lower, especially when dollar is getting more strength down the road. This is the scenario that I'm just looking at, and I was looking for a bearishness actually coming soon. But I believe that gold miners, silvers are getting back to the downside. Multi-weeks correction is coming for these names. Silver, the same thing, just a sharp sell-off today, and we are happy we don't have any long allocation for silver. We were waiting for this and still waiting for this. So this is going to be a good kind of like a buying opportunity. We are going to just get the silver here down here if it gets there, which I believe it's going to happen. Not next week, but eventually it comes here, and we are going to just buy back silver. Moving on to crude, which was very volatile. So crude actually, on the other hand, because Donald Trump, or Republicans, especially Donald Trump, he is not believing in crude or oil in the Middle East or somewhere else. So he allows companies to do fracture and also lots of exploration. But at the same time, crude is kind of like a mixed basket, because supply is coming to the market, and he believes that crude price needs to go lower. But on the other side, companies who are working crude, they can just take lots of benefit. It doesn't mean that when price is high, they can make benefit or they can make margin. They can make margin with more supply, less margin with a profit. So that's a totally different from the Democrats. Actually, they try to limit. They try to put lots of regulations on the crude companies or oil companies. But right now, regulations are gonna be deregulated, and the lots of supplies are coming to the market, which can bring the crude down. On the other side is going to be economic growth, and there is going to be more demand for crude. So it's going to be mixed basket. It's not going to be one way or another. But I believe that oil companies, crude companies will take more benefit out of it. So crude, after just going all the way down and then getting back to the upside, because people are saying, hey, if we have growth, we will need more energy. And this energy is coming from crude, and crude price is going to go higher. I know that supply is coming back, but demand is getting higher as well. So at the same time, it's going to be both bears and bulls, but crude just had a very, very choppy day. 72, still, I'm kind of like a bullish for crude, and we'll see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, which we had a fantastic surge for Bitcoin. Bitcoin just got into new all-time high, 76,000. Right now, I believe that Bitcoin can go higher in a blink of an eye. It goes to 92 to even 100,000. So we will see if Bitcoin can get there. I believe that it's going to happen potentially by end of this year, if not end of this month, because Bitcoin can move very fast. Ethereum on the other side, just getting surged to the upside. Pretty nice move, even better than Bitcoin, almost 11% to the upside. 2,800. Keep an eye on this level. If it goes above 2,800, it can go all the way up to 3,600 down the road. Bond yield, just a fantastic surge to the upside. As I said, dollar is going to get more strength, and the bond yield is just spiking higher. On the other side, a treasury goes down and then coming back up. So a 2.74% to the gap down, and then Treasury just at touch 89.60, and then getting back up nicely as well. So we will see if Treasury just can recapture this pivot. That's going to be capitulation and getting back to the upside, which I believe it's going to come back because stock market can't go like this forever. When we see a corrective move, then Treasury can go higher as well. So I believe that correction in Treasury is almost above the finish. I know that I told you here somewhere around here this time, and we bought it, Treasury. We bought Treasury here. We are still bullish. I'm still bullish long term for Treasury. So we'll see how it goes. VIX, 20% down. So this is the type of action that we want to see from VIX. When market is bullish, VIX needs to go down. 20% down, getting to the $16. It's a stop hunting. A lot of people just stopped out. And I believe VIX can go lower to $14. Then we will see how it goes. Dixie just surge to the upside. Fantastic move for Dixie. I believe Dixie is getting back to its kind of like an important area after this a supply area. It just surged all the way up. So we are just getting into this important trend line here. If Dixie gets back to the downside, getting below this means this is just the ecstasy for Dixie. And we can see this move is getting back to the downside. This is very interesting. Money is very smart, guys, right? So when people are asking why Dixie is going up, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know until it's already baked into the cake. So Trump is here, Euro is down, Dixie is up. So this is a very, very kind of like a nice to see. And technical or charts are just moving forward beforehand, before fundamental comes here. Magma indicator, just a surge to the upside, almost $22 to the upside. Apple is down today. So that's another basket that I want to tell. So in this rally today, Apple was down. So there is something beneath of the market or behind the city that no one is going to touch it. But I believe when we see lots of charts together, we can just decode some aspects of today's rally. Amazon just getting back to the upside, while Jeff Bezos just support Trump, and you see what happened. Amazon just getting back to the upside. And I know that when people are just seeing Trump, they think that, okay, probably easy life is coming back and we can spend more. So Amazon, one of the spending area that we can use. Meta goes down just because everyone knows that Meta doesn't like Trump or that company. But again, so Trump is not going to just take a revenge or something. He's going to just boost up the economy based on his method. So we will see if that's happening or if he's successful, which the previous history shows that he was successful. So we will see if everything goes up, Meta is going to make money as well. So, but still, people kind of like hesitate about the Meta. Microsoft on the other side getting back to the upside, 2% to the upside. Google 4% to the upside. Fantastic surge for Google at 176. Now everyone is saying, okay, we had a good earning, we had a good economy, so Google is going to make more money. Netflix at 2% to the upside, new all-time high, bullish consolidation, just favored to the upside. Tesla, Elon Musk is going to be happy. So he's now, I believe, a Tesla or Elon is going to be in the government. So we will see how it goes. 14% to the upside. Fantastic surge, just getting to 288. This is marvelous move for Tesla. SMH, a semiconductor index, 2.62% to the upside. Stocks the same pattern. Still, we have way kind of like a far away from new all-time high. Taiwan semiconductor, bullish consolidation. This is kind of like the scenario that we want to see a long position. And Taiwan, I know that today was negative, but this is bullish. AMD just getting back to the upside. This can go higher. So 2.43%. NVIDIA get back to new all-time high today. 4%. This stock can go higher. I was waiting for here to get back to the upside, but seems like it's not coming yet. Texas Instruments, 6% to the upside. This stock can get benefit from Trump administration just because this supply lots of semiconductors for military, and you know that military is going to take benefit out of Trump's administration just because no war, but I would say lots of sales for military is coming. Lam Research, just a doji bar, nothing spectacular. XLF, which is financials, just gapped up 6% new all-time high. So it's pretty hard to move this industry like this, but Trump can do that. So banking sector, they will take benefit out of Trump. KBE, look at the pattern here. So it just blew off top here, $6.52 to the upside, 11%, almost 11.93%. So banks are getting spiky. Look at that. KRE, 13% to the upside, $7.93 up. And here is JP Morgan new all-time high, 247. This is crazy. And Goldman Sachs as well going higher, 13% to the upside. Bank of America, bullish consolidation, fantastic pop, new all-time high. And Wells Fargo going higher to new all-time high as well, $8.40 up. GDX, which is gold miners, actually they just gapped down, but buyers just came back and say, hey, if crude price is coming down, gold is going to be, or gold miners are going to just take the benefit out of it. GDXJ, $1.74 down. AEM, $2.62 down. Still, we need to see some kind of like actually Newmont is getting into interesting area, which I pointed here, and I believe that we may see a bounce for Newmont. So this is going to be a bounce, but I'm not going to participate in this rally. Newmont can have a pop without me. Franco-Nevada, just the fantastic surge after gap down to 128. This is the area that I was looking for. Gap down and then getting back to the upside. Just buyers from this area just took a benefit out of it. Gold Barrick gap down, just testing this pullback. And right now, I would say we need to see a base. Potentially, we may see a rally for Gold Barrick as well. So XLE. So as I said, oil companies did very well, and they're gonna do very well today as well. So and down the road. So obviously we just broke this pattern to the upside nicely. XLE just at $3.39 up. XOP $6.96 up. Fantastic surge. OIH, great move, 8.95% to the upside. This is a great move. Exxon $2.04 up. Chevron $4.31 up. This is fantastic. So when we see something like this, we should just say, hey, Ali, thank you for nailing this bottom here. Remember that? So for lots of oil companies, we were bullish since I believe for 3 months now. So we are kind of like a bullish, especially when we were seeing this bottom here. I was saying a crude can go higher, and old companies actually are gonna make a benefit out of it. So we will see how it goes. But again, tomorrow is going to be another volatile day, but in an up I would say it's going to be optic, another optic tomorrow. This week is going to be a honeymoon, but next week, I'm not sure yet. So we will see. We will see. We will educate ourselves and going day by day, week by week with the chart. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye bye.